My friend, I am so super stoked. I had a request to do a Phish song. Wonderful. I love Phish. This song is called Possum. Opossum if you want. It's kind of interesting. It's blues. It's in the key of E. There's an interesting start. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here and we're going to play a first finger, first fret for the E, for the G sharp, which is the third of an E major. You're going to take our second finger and third finger and play the B and then the E note down here to give an E major. And then we're going to add our pinky to get a seventh note, which is the D. I can also remove that second finger, the middle finger, to give a nice, that is incorrect, remove that third finger to give a nice big open E7. And here's what I'd like to tell you over here. A lot of people play this E7 here, which is great. You could also play what looks like a D7. Now I'm going to show you D7, then the E7 up top. D7 has our first finger on the B string, first fret, and then we make these two little bookends, one on the G string and then one on the high E string. Thusly, it looks like a little backward triangle. That shape goes throughout this whole fretboard. You can put it on every one. Some of them sound cool, like a seventh chord. Some of them sound like a major or a major seven or a minor chord. Some of them sound like a seventh chord. Some sound like a diminished or an augmented a little bit. So what we do with that chord, if I were to start my first finger on the sixth fret of the D string and then play the E note and then go above and do the bookend, I get an E7. I could drop my pinky right there on either the B or the A, or B or E, and get a nice fat E7 chord. So, beginning of this song starts off with like a that's this E7, which they have all the way here, go down a half step to an E flat 7 or a D sharp 7. Then it goes back up while the band's building. Fishman on the drums is doing building the tension, and then when they jump into it, they go down to that first E7. I hit a low E and I do a hammer on from the G, which is the minor third, to the major third, a G sharp. So we get a. The next thing I do is I'm gonna smack an A major chord and then do the same thing. So I hit the low E, hammer on, A major, hit the low E, and hammer on. I'll go slow to fast. A little hard to do slow. When you get medium speed, you'll feel the action happening. And we're doing down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now at speed. Verses are A to B and then back to E. When we do that, the only other change out of this blues format, it goes to a G major. You can play it either way. A major, back to that E. So we've got, well, I come from top the mountain, baby, E7. People come and pray. A, come from top of the mountain, baby, when people come pray. E7 again. Here's our B7. We're going to take that shape and put our first finger on the D, second finger on the A string, and third finger on the G string. Gives us that B7. It's the same shape aforementioned up here for the E7, but we play it at the first fret. Ain't no truth in action, G major to A. Anyway, I was riding down the road one day. Somebody hit a possum. I was driving down the road one day. Somebody hit a possum. B7. Road was his end, and was that road, so they say. Here comes the chorus. Hold it out. Possum. Now to the A. Whoa, possum. that B7. Possum, G, A, and is their own. So with the soloing of this, I'm just going to show you a pentatonic and you have fun over the top of this. Go up to the 10th fret, that is incorrect, go to the 9th fret, bar that whole thing, play the pinky over the top of the 12th for the E string, play that 9th fret there on the E string as well. On the B string, play that 12th fret. On the B string, play that 9th fret. Then you're going to go the 11th fret on the G string, the 9th fret on the G string, 11th fret on the D string, 9th fret on the D string. You're going to be playing the 11th fret on the A string, the 9th fret on the A string, 12th fret on the E, and heck, if you want to go down lower, you can go down to the 9th fret on that E string as well. This gives you your E pentatonic. We could do another pentatonic in another episode with another Phish tune. However, this is what the whole feeling feels like for this song. When we go through the possibilities of having a first one, they do that Possum build up at the end again. As Phish standards, there is a long extended jam, and the mode that they are using for this is going to be an E major Ionian mode. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. You can, since this is blues, play like a blues minor pentatonic and a blues major pentatonic over the top while doing that same, that flat third to a, flat third to a natural third. Gives you that kind of like bluesy, beboppy Dorian feel. The little slide that I did there up here is from an E minor, which is G major's relative, and then giving it a... When I walk back that E down to its dominant 7, I'm quite literally playing just that E7 dominant tone. I hope this was a lot of fun. When you get towards the end, you can really jazz it out and have like some really weirdness. And then whenever I end this tune, I generally have like a Possum. I end it on that G, so I'll do like Possum, B7, G, rest. The end is your own. There's a lick there. You can learn it on your own. I do like a... I'll hold the 11th fret and play just the B and the E on the 12th to give it a nice ending chord. I really hope you enjoyed this. I did too. If you like Phish, put it in the bottom. I'll do some more requests. Other than that, subscribe if you want. If not, don't. Aloha.